Hi, this is Marshall Herskovitz, and you're watching Green Girls TV.
TheGreenGirls.com.
I helped start and fund an organization called One Sky, which is a grassroots organization in 23 states trying to push a very aggressive agenda on climate change in the United States. It's something we all have to be doing a lot more of and a lot more aggressively.
What kind of responses have you gotten from your audience?
Well, you know, it's funny. The audience in America, I'm a producer and a director. I work in television, I work in movies, and I think the audience is still interested in being entertained. I think the audience gets that there's a climate change problem. I don't think they get the extent of the problem and the extent of the solution necessary, and I think it falls upon us, the sort of messaging people, to get that across, and I don't think we've done a very good job so far. So I think, you know, whatever we do is cumulative, and we need to go out with a very strong and very articulate message as to not just what the dangers are, but what the opportunities are, as to what we can do to create a sustainable society and make life better. I think Americans in particular fear that life will be worse if we have an energy revolution. That's not the way it's going to be. Life will be better. You know, we'll have more opportunities. We'll have a better economy. It's a win-win situation. I don't think that message has been communicated.
What do you think the main reason is for the resistance?
I think really it's a very difficult problem to understand. I think it's finally so technical. First of all, the resistance for many years was to the idea that climate change was real. Now, pretty much everyone accepts that climate change is real. Now the resistance is, well, how do you fix this thing? You know, what do you do? It seems impossible in some way. And the answer is, if we all work together, it can be fixed. But we all have to work together at a scale that we have not seen in 65 years. The answer, by the way, what I believe, the answer to climate change is to use World War II as a model for how our society can come together to solve a problem. It's really that simple. In World War II, people don't know this, by April of 1942, every single automobile plant in the United States had been shut down and was being retooled to make tanks and planes and military equipment. So nobody at that time said, oh, what's going to happen to our economy? What are we going to do? They understood we had to win the war, so we just shut down the automobile plants and did what we had to do. If we had that power in 1942, we have the power now to recreate our technology and create 100-mile-per-gallon cars to make our buildings more fuel efficient, our energy production more fuel efficient. We can do whatever we want as long as we all work together, government, business, private citizens together. That's what World War II taught us. It's just that it was so long ago, you know, people don't have a memory of it.
How can our community right now help through your organization?
Well, I think that what we're trying to do now is build awareness and build consensus that something very big needs to be done. It's very difficult for people to do anything on their own right now when the government doesn't give them the opportunities. You know, even now, it's very difficult to make your home energy efficient or energy self-sufficient. It's very difficult. It's very expensive. It should be made easy for people. You know, we talk about the fact that that renewable energy is not competitive with petroleum and it needs to be subsidized. Well, in fact, petroleum is being subsidized, and people don't understand that. Petroleum is being subsidized to the tune of many hundreds of billions of dollars a year. Those companies are being protected from the marketplace and are being helped by the government. We are not yet, as a society, dealing with the true cost of carbon in the atmosphere. And if we were to deal with the true cost of carbon in the atmosphere, renewable energies would be more than competitive with petroleum.
He's going to have to keep pushing.
We have to keep pushing.
TheGreenGirls.com.